if I do this? Well, that's a great start. But welcome back to WAGAMERS Csgo Land here, brought to you by GameStar TV. Joining me in the studio, I'll move over. You can come in here, mate.
I'm back.
Yes, Scouty is back. He's back to cause a bit of rain, but why not, mate? You got asked to go play for a team, and then your team lost.
I don't think our team really lost because we never really showed up. So does that still count?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not, but Scouty, it's finals time.
It is, and it's 4 great teams, really, between Clanzoo, Fzgaming, Gaming, and XPL and Friends, also known as Biker Boys, also known as Carried by Foreigners.
How many names can you have?
Well, a few, but yeah, it should be
too
a
many.
good final series.
Too many. I'm really looking forward to this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time you need to be posting out to your friends right now. I know it's Sunday night, and we're going to go into it. It's going to go pretty late, to be honest, but we've got best of 3 semi-final, best of 3 grand final. It's going to be epic. The guys are starting to warm up and sort out themselves in the server. But the first semi-final will be covering. The other one's going to be playing us as well, which we're not going to cover. Just good timing. Thought it will be here till like midnight on a Sunday. Which
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I got to work tomorrow, so.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, the other game is Biker Boys versus Gaming. So it's.
What do you reckon? Like before we cover the game, we're going to actually cast. What do you think about that one?
I think it should be a good game. I think if Joe's team, Gaming, can actually execute their plan and like progress how they're wanting to progress in the game, then they should be doing well. But if they get tilted off by XBLs, by the Biker Boys playing a little bit erratically, then they might get caught out. Yeah,
look, it'll be interesting, both of those teams having their own little dramas in it. But I think Gaming, I actually think they're a little bit lucky to be through to the finals, to be honest with you. There was a moment when they were versus Clanzoo and they got absolutely walloped, and it wasn't a good thing for them. But they came through at the end of the last one. Sponsored by L'Oreal, was really on the comeback train and just got derailed. Grudge held off at the end. It was a cool, calm, collective head. But they're going to have to pull out a lot of clutch moments in the game they play.
Yeah, they're certainly going to have to cut the rubbish, so to speak, and actually like trim down on the way that they play and actually play the executes the way that they want to play them, rather than just getting sucked into someone else's
It was more
game.
the defensive stuff that they had that around. They, instead of being aggressive, as you just said, like instead of getting suckered in, they executed the hold strats really well. And then when they went the fights into the entry for T-side, they did really well as well. But what we've been lacking a little bit is strategic smokes and flashes and nades and the whole lot. It's been missing. But look, let's jump off that because we're about to get into the 9th round for for Fzgaming and Clanzoo. So enough of our faces. Let's head over to the match screen.
Yeah, they're just starting the knife now. On Mirage.
Yep, and we got a little bit of that. And right at the right time, my scoreboard decides to... Oops. Okay. Just a little technical hitch for a second. We'll get into it. There's the shanks on both sides. Pat slider. And it goes down the T-side get it, which is Clanzoo.
It'd be interesting to see where Clanzoo want to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
They've actually switched to go to CT.
So the map picks are, from what I read, is Mirage, Cobble, and Train.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be the better out of this?
I think I still have to tip Clanzoo here. Their established team, people like Steve and Abeck and Matty Dub have been playing this game since 1.6, and I just can't see them being usurped by what is basically just a very good young team. I think the experience is going to come through, and just when you're looking at the teams communicate, the way that Fzgaming communicate is very, I'm not going to say aggressive to each other at times, but like the way that Steve gives instructions to his team is like, all right, you go here, you go here, you go here, and it's done. Whereas like other teams have to very highly detail, you go here and you're watching this, you go here and you're watching this, you go here and you're doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting in how they work. There's no coach for either team. Steve's really experienced with that, and you're saying that, and he actually takes a lot of entry shots himself. So the onus is on his own calls, but he also leads his own calls, which is really good for Clanzoo. So it's going to be a tough match. I think this is actually going to be a really good battle. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing this as the grand final matchup, but you know, you can only get one winner out of this. One goes to grand final and the other one goes home. As we open up in the first round for Mirage, this is going to be an exciting. Let's have a look at the rollout and quickly just head on to the match there, because I was just pausing for the break.
To see that they've stacked 3 on B for the initial, as most teams would typically be like either a 2-on-2 or a 3 on A.
Yeah, it's usually the hold, but I think that maybe they go right, encounter a quick strat from Fzgaming. Maybe they go quick and get into B, and then we'll hold it if the non's there, and then we'll re-rotate back and hold the middle point, which is interesting little ploy from them. I think it's that shows a little bit of experience in watching some pro teams play.
Yeah, absolutely, and just like they're not holding like a static. They're not just sticking to like a 2-1-2. They've just kind of floated a couple of people back and forth as they've felt the pressure, which allows them to quickly rotate. Abex unfortunately been spotted out there.
Well done by Bailey. He's just put enough bullets in as Steve tries to work the corner. He does. He gets one but can't finish it. Misfits. That's going to be the battle of the day. The David and Goliath battle. Misfits and Steve, I reckon, will be the one to watch out for. But the bomb is planted at the moment too. CT's now back for the rotate. The counter flashes out. Everyone, it seems to be white at the moment. No friends. Pops around. Takes the one at the chair. Then he gets nailed, and a big start from Fzgaming. They worked out so well, and Clanzoo got caught out in the crossfire there. The David and Goliath battle, as I said, Misfits and Steve to watch.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more interesting watching Misfit and No Friends in mid if No Friends picks up the op again.
It'll be interesting. Round number 2 coming up, courtesy of the sponsors Fzgaming, Streamline Servers and Plantronics Gaming, supporting the stream today here at WAGAMERS Csgo Land by GameStar TV. Man, this is going to be crazy as it is. We've got 3 maps to work through, the best of 3. Get your streams out. Guys, get tweeting out there. Get this stream shared. Let's get everyone here for the CSGO community of WA, including Australia, because there are some really good shots and fraggings about to happen. So get yourselves in here. Steve, we always like the Steve cam.
Steve cam is at least consistent.
I'm going to get off Steve because he had too much popularity, I think, at the moment for him. It's not like he used to be at the moment. Bailey's just working the carpets. He's got a smoke blocking his view, and he's just going to have to chug back with a Mac 10. Mac 10 can't really do much over distance, so he has to be clever with how he works it. Blake, a nice shotty on the mat. There's a return from Smooth to trade outs. Just got the fragging situation, but they are working here. B bomb site. Just holding that rotated A. Abeck does nice.
Still on Bailey there. A lot of low HP totals.
There is, and this could be could be a day for Steve, and he gets down again. Misfits getting the better of him, and now they get the chance here to T-side. Fzgaming to move in. Pat Slider picks one out. Misfits another, and the last one left.
Good early positioning there by Misfit.
A molly to get Wisdom of Bob out of the placement, and he comes out and cannot finish. Have a look at that free down for Misfits. Great start by him in the pistol rounds.
Good bit of cash there for him as well with 5,200.
52k, baby. Oh, not 52k, 5,200. Oh, 5k, whatever. I'm just trying to be sexy about it. Screw it, I won't be sexy about it.
52 Benjamins.
52 Benjamins, man. My God, if you had 52 Benjamins, imagine what you can do with that. Well, your maximum, you can get 16 Benjamins, can't you? 16k?
Yeah.
Yeah. A total on that. Steve just getting a little bit close there. Let's go back to him. He's going to pop out and see if he can get a pick. He can't. Smooth will clean him.
You can see the read from Fzgaming here that they have a pair of pistols, meaning that they're on eco this round. So they've actually still got 2 SMGs running with them.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I suppose that's a good read as well. Don't spend the cash unless you need to spend it. Blake, nicely done. He gets a double as well. Abeck. He's going to get caught out, but as he tries to turn around and get away, so there's a trade-off there. Nicely done by the team, but the damage is done, and the CT's all gone, done and dusted the first 3 rounds to Fzgaming.
Yeah, this is a great start for the younger side, and it's really telling to see that the way that Clanzoo is competing against a team who's like as good with their aim, because I think the games that they played earlier today, they were just outclassing the other teams in their aim battles.
It'd be really good to see if Fzgaming can put some utility strats in.
Yeah,
I've been struggling to see it all day. Like we watch a lot of pro gaming online with ESL and everything else over the world. And shout out to Chad Sponge, who actually rolled up today and said hello to everyone.
took a few photos as well.
Took a couple photos, yeah. I even told him he can jump on stream. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I was like, oh mate, typical.
Yeah,
Nah, I love Sponge, but welcome back to Western Australia. Come back home, mate. But look, shout out to him, but shout out to that. But you see in the pro gaming, there's so much utility strats as they actually start to set up now and head into the Z-bomb site. But it wasn't really a setup. Sorry, it was just Blake doing his random thing.
yeah. There's a lot of just going in blind and dry without any flashes or smoke set up. A lot of the competitive gaming that you see through ESL and everything like that, they've got 50 ways to smoke into a site from every
I know, right?
conceivable position. And then we just kind of tend to see people just blindly running in.
Well, they seem to know where they need to go, but it's all about team coordination. And I'm going to stuff a couple words up tonight, so hang me for it if you'd like. I don't care. A couple frags coming smooth. Does nicely, no friends. Does the trade-off. They work this side. Let's get on to him. No friends smartly just holding out, but he can't get the frag. Pat Slider takes him. The molly comes there to stop any more entry. And poor old Bob has to back off and save his gun.
I see he has played Knifey Spoony before.
Actually, he's actually got a lot of money there. If he's to lose that, that'll be a pivotal point. We have a look at the cash. He's got to save that.
Yeah. I think you'll see him anchoring site by himself next round with 4 stack of pistols.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you reckon 4 stack of pistols around him in the middle?
Nah, less likely.
It's naughty. Oh, the money is there, but Fzgaming's starting to build a bank.
I think you'll see Wizard B, Solo B, and then the other 4 stack A. Up close with pistols, pray for the best.
Wouldn't that be epic? They'll probably rush mid. Usually what you see with pistols, they just go up mid and clean up frags. They always do it. Could you not?
They do seem to be playing quite aggressively here, though.
It'll be interesting. Blake gets one. He cleans up. Let's quickly go over to the... there's the drop gun. There's the drop gun, and now it's just pistols galore. So it didn't really work out to the favour of Clanzoo. And this is a complete turnaround to what we expected from Clanzoo. We expected them to be a strong frag in contention, yet they just can't seem to get themselves on the board at the moment. Abeck gets the chance, goes up to the ladder. Oh man, should have really capitalised on that. Comes around corner, does get a shot, headshot. Steve as well. In fact, they just turned something out of nothing there.
Yeah,
made something out of nothing.
They've gone from having basically nothing to a win in the round. Wow. And collecting an AWP and an AK out of the deal. Jeez, that's quite the turnaround. AK chucked straight over to Wizard.
There's money there at the moment for Fzgaming, but that is the first battle right there. That Clanzoo has to put themselves on the board by the battle of a clutch of pistols. That's a good that's good for them, but the question is they need to keep that momentum and keep it going. Fzgaming got to be smart about what they do from here. Just split picking out at the moment. Doing their thing. Steve, a little bit aggressive. There's one underneath. Going to work that for him. No one's sitting in that window for their team, so they've got the mid control. I can see them working into this A point, so I think Matt Dub is going to get a little bit busy. He has counter flashed, however, so they know he's sitting in that point. Interesting. They start to spray that point through the wood, so Matt's got to back off. What do you have? 45 seconds. They've got to make a move here.
There. Got a window boost of Blake, but it looks like someone's watching it.
There is a window boost, but there's still...
Wiz is holding a tight angle across the window and short.
ABEC gets flashed. He's
Looks like
going to have
they're
to play
moving
this
towards the
corner.
CT.
They're still waiting there in the smoke. He now pops out. Bomb is down. There's call to be made. He sprays out. Picks up the second. Wisdom of Bob. Does well. Steve just to hold up the buck for now. But Paddy Slider's been caught out on the spray from ABEC. Finally gets it as he jumps. And so many times have we seen a jumping headshot to finish off. And Clanzoo, that was interesting.
Nice little 3K for ABEC there.
Fzgaming just looking for frags, looking for ways to get in and couldn't get that. Clanzoo leaving nothing for them. No easy picks.
Yeah, they played very tightly into sides, didn't overextend, didn't overreach anywhere, and now we've just got a fast beat from Gaming.
Fozzie by forces them out the window. This should be a clutch point. Can they pick it out? It's a slaughterfest. 2 get out, 1 gets fragged down. And last one, Paddy Slider. That was always going to end up like that. Just a chuck around. They could have done that a lot more clever, I think. I think they could have gone around the world.
Yeah, check away around where they still got 1 kill. I think 2 to 3 would have been nicer for them from like a gameplay point of view, but I think getting 1's beneficial.
You're choking yourself into a certain point. I think maybe you could work through mid, somehow pick up the window, go underneath, go around the palace, go up the CT connector, head back around. I think there's a more efficient way of, if you wanted to take frags, giving the round away, do it like that instead of trying to push out.
I actually see a smoke execute.
That is a smoke execute, so it's good to see. Maybe they're just holding it off and not giving away how they do it, so teams wouldn't pick up on their strategy, which might be a clever play, but it could have been risky. But they're here at the moment. Smooth, Paddy Slider doing well. They work it. There's a couple of frags coming from the CTs. King doing nice.
A very nice grenade there.
That is a beauty of a nade, and he's just watching this line at the moment. You can hear the calls from the teams. They're calling it right now. There it is, Misfits. Oh, should have finished it.
I wonder if he knows the guys at CT though.
But it's interesting to see actually where Bailey's going. He's the bomb guy. So the site's clear right now, but they're so passive back to CT, so this can go either way. He's going to molly off jungle, just block the entrance for now. And that's clever because he's blocked that out and he's put pressure on it. So no one's going to come through that point so he can get that plant. So it's a real safe zone plant. Now they should be able to set up. CT's got a bit of work to do. They pick up the first. AWP and M4 in play. Oh, it's going to be cold and this should be a finish. Should be a finish. Oh, instead of Neri's going to do it to him. Oh, no, he doesn't. ABEC finishes him off and it's a clutch by Clanzoo. And very quickly, as Fzgaming had 4, so did Clanzoo.
Yeah, Clanzoo is very efficient on their retaking of sites. You know, they're not being over aggressive before the bomb's down. They're not giving away too much. They're not giving up too much space. You know, the guy stayed at CT. I think Wizard stayed at CT the entire time, meaning they couldn't push too far without him knowing where they were.
So
like we're going for a bit of a slower round this time.
Yeah, they're going to sit back for now. There is guns in play. Oh, Matt Dub, hello. Cleans out that T connection point, which would have been a fake out. So it'll soon figure out that they're sitting at the outer bomb site. It's going to alter what Fzgaming were going to do in the process. They were going to set up sort of for some faking, but not at the moment. Pat Slider will get Steve down, but in the process lose a little bit of health, so he has to chill back at the moment. Just getting a little bit of mid control. Where do you see him going here?
Kind of looks like a lean towards B slightly. Depends what happens to Bailey here. If Bailey gets through to short, then they are in a good position to move towards the B site. But if he gets cut off or killed here, then it makes it a bit awkward for him.
Still looking for frags at the moment. The time is ticking down, so you've got to get moving to a bomb site. The rotations will be coming quickly. This player, where is he? This one I'm trying to get to, ABEC. He knows they're all surrounding him, that he's pushed him like there's no tomorrow. Oh, nice flick from Wisdom of Bob, just waiting with the AWP. Question is, can he, to be honest with you, FC shouldn't be peeking at all.
Yeah, it's
an open play, they need to just hide from that.
This is what I was saying. People tend to overpeak in WA, and so you get situations like this where there's no reason for them to peek any site. They could have just been using space and control and wasting as much time as possible.
Oh!
Good reactions there by Pat to get the cleanup.
Does very nice, and it all looked like Clanzoo had that lined up ready to go, and Pat is doing well for his team. Let's have a look at that scoreboard right now. He's sitting on top, and early in the night he wasn't looking so flash, so he's coming to at the moment. Misfits, like always, sitting high up on the scoreboard, but we'll see how they go when they head into the later rounds. 5-4 is the scoreline. Wisdom and Bob opens up on smooth. Very nicely done. Let's see if he wants to go there again for the AWP. No one's pushing that point. Another one goes down to mid. Fzgaming looking for a lot of mid control, but I don't think they're doing much with it.
Yeah, they seem to be getting mid control for the sake of mid control, not really
Dictating play for it.
Yeah, not dictating play from it. Like,
Well, I think if you get mid control, why don't you boost into that window and then control through that spawn and really pincer them?
well, they've got a smoke on Pat. They could be smoking off connector and moving towards B. They could be re-smoking window now and moving towards connector, or anything along those lines where they're actually using the advantage that they've got by having control.
Looking for frags, and look, this is dangerous by Bailey because there could be someone right behind him to take that, but he seems to be on the safe side for now, but who knows at the moment. Matt just sitting in that window waiting for anyone to push through. They will now enter this bomb site. Matt wraps around. Bailey cleans out Palace and gets the chance to, heads back around. Wisdom and Bob using the op to perfection, but he's popped out too much with the double peak, and now the site is cleansed. Whatever you want to call it.
Wasn't enough fire to be cleansed. Brave peek there by Pat.
Do you think both teams been too aggressive?
I don't think it's a case of being too aggressive. I think it's almost like a case of being greedy. Like, once you've got the bomb down, you've got the advantage. They're the ones that have to make the aggression to get into the site to defuse the bomb. So in a 2v1 where the bomb's already down, there's no real point to be looking for that kill. You could quite easily be sitting at one in Palace, one at A ramp, both watching the bomb and just wait out the entire time.
I think you shouldn't be batted out scenarios where you've got the key position. Let them come to you, use the sound and all the information you gain from it, and capitalise on that. And always be ready for a pop flash. I don't think it's been utilised that much in these games today. And I really want to see the utility used to the proper professional ways.
Well, you think about it there. If Wizard had got the kill there, then it's a 1v1 between him and Bailey, which puts him in a much better position than his previous 2v1 with the bomb down.
50 seconds remaining here, round number 11. Fzgaming in control right now, 6-4 on the scoreline. They're looking to try and pick up another round, but
Looks like they're going for a split A.
They are splitting, and Wisdom and Bob has been caught out. Bailey, I'm surprised how he didn't pick up the sound there. Bailey did make a little bit, but now they're working it to the A bomb site. Matt's going to pick up one, can't get the second. Misfits does really well to hold that off for now. Rotations are there.
Yet again.
22 seconds, and this is a dangerous point because the CTs, all they need is to hold that. The bomb is down, they dropped the side as well.
Steve with a nice dig there. Misfit was looking
That's a
straight at him.
really good CT hold. Once again, it was coming down to time. They just looked for too long. They didn't get the information. And sometimes I think you have to make some noise, give away your information to receive, just to see where they are. But they just walking around, not giving anything away. The other team's just not going to move. They'll wait to the end because time is CT's best friend.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
if a team wants to waste time, then CT's like, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're not having to use your utility to make them waste time, and they're just going to waste time for you, then you're doing your job without actually doing your job.
Well, Abek's going to have a little bit of fun here if he does it right. He's going to head back to site. He has Molly. Got 1 week. In fact, all of them are. Oh, the clean out.
Oh,
Steve chiming in with the flank. And there is the counter that you, ladies and gentlemen, that you want to do. Clanzoo.
Yeah. Again,
they had that line pointed out, and that Molly just, that incendiary just,
forced him into Steve's rain of fire, basically. Because it landed behind
that was
the
cute.
T-push.
That was a cute round. Steve just having a field day for it. I was hoping Abek will do a 5 down with it.
Steve nearly did a 5 down. He got 4.
Yeah, he took Abek's kills.
Okay, Abex handler.
Yeah. He's like, man, what are you doing to me? There's a little bit of aggression coming from Steve in that short section. He's going to head back, and I wonder if they're going to push him Bailey there. I think the call's for him to come back, and they're going to start to work towards the side. I'm thinking a quick strat should be played in place. A nice flash onto short, and Steve will capitalise on the frag as well.
I think that was actually a team flash that got in there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was about to say, who else flashed, though?
Yeah, because Steve didn't flash, Matty wasn't in position to flash.
3 fraggers left for Fzgaming. They've got to make a choice on when they're going. They've got to do it now. In my opinion, I'll be racking back to spawn and hitting B for the apartments. Or going back around to T-Con and trying to work that. I haven't seen much execution from Fzgaming, from the T connector. But I think that's, that gives you the most, because all you got to do is check the points. And then those points are clear, then you can get yourself into sight where you come here, you're actually pincered into a corner. They just check one and they can blast you out. Saying that pad slider comes around the corner, Matt does well, just to hold off jungle for now.
No misses there, they're spraying him.
Misfits will get one, turns around to the fire of Steve, and it's finished out. Clanzoo now taking the lead, 7-6.
Yeah, they also had their decoys there, so they could have run an actual decoy strat with just dropping a couple of decoy nades down to make it sound like they were going one way and then pull out and go unders. See the full buy on here for Clanzoo with against the pistols of Fzgaming.
It's a risky buy, considering that if they get the pistols and drop the AWPs, there's a lot of money down the drain. Oh, and he just realised how aggressive he was for that. He should have never... He got very lucky there. Very lucky. Lucky Bailey was on the pistol.
Yeah. Even if Bailey had like an SMG there or something.
I would have taken him out. He's got very lucky, the T-side Fzgaming. Got to start to work and get going because Steve's having a field day fragging. So is ABEC. They're holding that B bomb site down so nicely. Misfits again left to pick up the drags for his team and work a strat out. Now, Black has an AK. That's what we need. That's the valuable gun that the team needs just to be able to hold it and put up a presence. Oh, massive.
ABEC's just a monster on this B side, though.
That is a monster of a shot, and him and Steve are just absolutely killing it. Oh, a bit of TK as well. Some dangerous stuff. Now, Blake should be able to me, mate, you don't bait that. You put the bomb down.
I think on a 2v3, you should definitely be reconsidering your baiting.
Consider it baiting, you reckon?
No, I definitely would not be baiting.
Bomb is down. Smooth. Oh, he's got a pistol in hand. P250, but a HE is good enough to kill him.
Fortunately for no friends, Smooth is quite good at catching.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like the other game's more exciting.
Yeah. But no, it's good to have a good close game. Even though it hasn't felt very close, the scoreline is nice and tight.
I just think the battles right now, it's just easy. They're easy frags. How both teams and they're really easy giveaways in terms of frags as well. They need to tighten up in how they play the position, and then really come down to the trades. It seems to be not going down that way.
We also haven't seen a single full buy 5 to a side push somewhere. It's always been like a split pick, as if they're just trying to out-aim Clanzoo.
Blake with the
for example, in this round they're doing quite capably, but it hasn't really worked out for them for the rest of the stuff.
There's a double AWP on Fzgaming, so they're looking to dictate the pace, and it seems to be working at the moment. They've got 2 frags. The major AWPer for Clanzoo and Wizard Bob is down, and Matt Dubb, which is a sharp M4. But we're looking at a counter rotation, and it's interesting. They tried to work out the CT connector, and now they have. This is interesting to see what Steve's done. He's gone out the window. They still think he's jungle, so he should be able to snap this point. He can get this out. He does. He catches out the AWP. Now he's just going to run on everyone. Puts a second. Wants the third.
Oh, jeez.
To clean it out and finish it. He wants it.
Can Misfit get his 10th 2v1 clutch for the day?
They're not going to give him an inch, I think. So he's giving them the information away, and just Steve is giving him a headline, teasing at the moment. And the fake Misfits, son, just plant the bomb. The bomb should have been planted from the start. You don't fake out. I'm not understanding a fake out with the AWP, but maybe it's something to go. But Steve comes around the corner as Fitz does get the nice shot into ABEC. 2-on-1 clutch. Again, stuffing around with the bomb.
I don't think it's so much stuffing around. He knew where Steve was. He didn't know where ABEC was. In that situation, a likely place for ABEC to be is coming through CT spawn. So if he fakes the plant and then switches to AWP, he can get it to a 1v1.
Yeah, but the way I'm seeing this is he faked it and then he flicked to an AWP straight away. What if someone came out and he was flicking to an AWP? There is so much drag time pulling that gun out and then getting into a scope. He would have got lucky with a scout. So if it was to fake, it would have been flipping to my pistol and then faking with that, knowing that I can short range stuff. So I kind of think it was a little bit silly in the way he did it, but that's my opinion. That's yours. I'm sure the Twitch chat has its own, and it didn't work for him. He got one, but he didn't get the other. So maybe it could have been executed different. I don't know. Anyways, Clanzoo working into the bomb site, pistols in hand. In fact, both teams have got pistol hands. This is interesting. Everyone's so money screwed at the moment that.
Do you mean the round one of the second half?
Hey, oh. Thanks, man.
So we're here in round 2 pistols. So 3v1 here for Medic.
You can go, mate. You can take the round. All right. I got so caught up in the end of that round.
It was a good choice there by putting 2 people to hunt down Maddie with just.
So let me get this right. It was 9-6.
9-6.
9-6 half. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I should be a lot more sharper than that.
I mean, you still haven't opened your drink. That's probably what it is.
There's 3 maps, man. If I drink this all now, I'll be jittering by the grand final. There you go. You hear that? Time for a party.
Just for the record, that was an energy drink, not an alcoholic beverage.
No, that's what I meant. Time to party. Don't worry about it. I can see where you're going with that. No, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I'm a good man.
Neither do I. Too much effort.
Yeah, too much effort afterwards as well. Next day, no thanks. I'm not a fan.
Looks like a smoke execute onto A again here.
They have worked out here, Steve, just in a nice position.
Steve's actually picked up a shotgun.
He did it too, didn't he? That is some good play. He's going to smoke that back out. In fact, that is quite clever. Fake. Yeah, you called me out there. I was like, oh, let's go to Steve. No, it's a complete fake. As Wisdom of Bob sitting in the back of their chair got the side of view. CTs. I don't think they're going to come for this. I'm just going to hang. I'm going to hold the guns. I don't think that's such a bad move, is it?
Not really. Not with an M4 and Famous. With full head armor still. It's more efficient to just save this. Maybe get some exit kills. Unfortunately, spray is special.
I think the point is they spread themselves thin. Probably should have worked together, gone back to T-spawn, held a corner.
Yeah.
And let them come hunting for them. Because that was too easy for Clanzoo to wipe them out. Just going to have a quick look on the scoreboard for the second half. This will be a semi-buy. And they're going to keep their buy second round guns as well as Fzgaming with the full reset. For a little bit of money. And that H-heat in the middle. So nicely done by No Friends. Loving that at the moment. But I think Clanzoo just seeming to be a lot stronger on the T side, I think.
I think their executes are better on T side than
well, they hunt for it, don't they?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Pat Slot, he's behind the wall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nowhere near that. X-Ray says he's right around the corner there, but it's not. There's another wall in front of that, and so he's not going to be aggressive. Interesting to see. He's going to fake this out, but there's going to be a ploy as they smoke out that window as well. But that's actually quite clever because there is only really one person who can stop this whole push. Now, they've got 3 on the B bomb site. He's going to work it. In fact, he's not going to work it. He's going to ninja out here. And this is interesting. He hasn't given a life up. They're coming around a corner.
He's actually got the bomb there as well.
Oh, and Steve. what you're doing, going to clear Palace with the bomb in package. Drop out of the bomber site and go clear it then. Oh no. That's a cool. I don't understand that. I hope that, for their sake, I hope they retrieve the bomb and plant, because that was an open site for them.
Bailey's just monstering this as well. Does he get around this corner?
Yeah.
He's actually just run the timeout as well.
Oh wow! Wow.
Very sharp by Bailey to realise the time was running down there and just bail out.
I think that's a coaching ploy by Zebo.
Yeah, I'd put that down to Zebo.
I'll put that one down to Zebo. Just tell him, go, hey, just wait it out, and then run away. Well, interesting. Shout out to Zubo, the man that's been on the stream for half of the day as well, doing the afternoon shift.
Well, I got destroyed against Steve's team.
And now he's coaching for Fzgaming. I think it's a clever little thing. The man's got a lot of experience as it is. At the moment, Clanzoo still in the front, 10-8 with the line. Abeck, Tech 9 power, does well. I managed to miss all the entry frags. I suppose I need to pay more attention to the screen.
Yeah, stop looking at my pretty face and.
I don't really want to look at your pretty face, mate.
Matty Dub nearly nailing down there on the return fire.
Steve just takes one, just for the sake of it, enjoying a little bit of gunfire. But I love this. I love the ploy. The decoy just make a little bit of noise in pallets. That's just holding smooth in place, not causing the rotation. But Misfits does well just to hold his line. Pat Slider, he's gonna see some heads here unless they start to work it.
Doesn't look like they've got.
They don't have much.
Flash. Oh, they have got a flash.
They got a smoke and flash.
So Steve could have flashed over if they wanted to go fast, but it looks like they're quite happy to just walk through.
This is the point. This is the line he's been watching. Pat Slider's taking himself off that line, and that bomb. I wonder if not. They're going to have to trade. They're going to have to go for the frags here. Can't plant that bomb while he's playing so close. And the CTs, in fact, he's going to do it. Oh, so dangerous with the ploy, but he does it. CT's now working around. Misfits. This is going to be a good clutch if they can pull it off the CTs. Both of them playing inside. Taking the time. They're trying to assess the information. The T-side is not giving anything away.
I think this is exactly what you've got to do post-plan, is just waste as much time as you can with the bomb down.
That's the first notice. CT down. A beautiful take. And a hold by the Clanzoo team. And
Clanzoo knew where they were, and all they did was just wait out the time. There's too often that the guy that was on site would have, taken a peek towards window to see if he could get side on the guy for no reason.
Well, it looks like Clanzoo are putting themselves into a winnable position right now, and they should be identifying that's an eco round, so they're going to go straight into this bomb site. And the ladder's been... Oh, Steve just having a field day. Getting a couple frags on his behalf, and they're completely clean this out. And CT's... Well, if they walk through that CT connector, they're going to be all dead in a matter of seconds. Bomb is planted. I don't see much of a clutch come here, to be honest with you.
It'd be rough. Though, you'd feel pretty cheated as the team with 5 people still alive.
Bailey trying his best. So coming around the corner and finishes the round off. Clanzoo just walking away with that, but just an easy push in. Easy done. I'm not sure what to say about Fzgaming.
It's like they're not getting the same trade opportunity that Clanzoo were getting by Clanzoo's positioning. So like Clanzoo's positioning on sites was in a way that even if you did get the opening frag against them, you were typically traded straight away. Like a lot of their kills were traded in and out. Whereas it seems like the positioning of Fzgaming is a bit more spread at times.
Yeah, there's an interesting little ploy here. Misfits sitting there, and I think there's a CT that's pushed all the way underside, and Misfits will get pushed by Matt, which is clever. Now they'll get the control of that window in that midsection and really start to force the shots on. I think Abeck, yes, he does. He gets the underside, so that's cleared out. Last one, and Pat Slider and B. I wonder, do they continue to hunt, or do you think they're going to hit this B bomb site? They're not setting up for it.
Yeah, they're actually looking like they want to go A. I think it's because they peeked through Palace, didn't see anyone. Now they've got connected control, still can't see anyone. So they think it's clear. But you can actually see them circling back around to B with A bomb site just
clever.
TP.
I sussed it out. They knew there was one there. They knew two were there. And they just went for it. CT's now on this rotate. In fact, they're probably going to go hump to some guns and then back off. I think there's a couple of guns in mid if they cleverly work there. Oh, one goes down. Bailey does nice there. Going to work this together, pistols in hand, try and go it. In fact, down it goes. I don't know why he didn't use the AK. He had the pistol in hand.
I think he just picked it up and it was out of ammo.
Yeah, and he just decided not to use it. You're right there. Because there's the reload from Smooth, but he is in the whole world of hurt if he can't get this frag. And comes around the corner, ABEC cleans him out. ABEC having a large game. Let's have a look at the scoreboard while we've still got it. And this is the important thing here. King Steve.
Yeah, racking him up large with 27-14.
He's about ready to 30 bomb. And ABEC, the two guys have held B for Clanzoo on CT side, but then these two guys also absolutely dominating the frag power as well.
It's actually surprising to see Wizard only on 9 kills.
He's found it a little bit hard, but I think it's the AWP and the fact that both teams have been so passive with the positioning and play.
Yeah, like you see him now just sitting up top aiming window, but you know, FC are quite happy to leave window quite open. And it's been like a lot of side pressure, not a lot of mid pressure. And when the mid pressure has been coming, it hasn't been like at the start of the round, it's been end of the round.
Smooth's going to cop a little bit of native John Tom as he sits underneath. T's just looking for information, really baiting it out. CTs know where they are, but they just don't know how to play them. Bailey does nice, gets no friends. And CT's doing really well to hold. Wizard
there coming out of
Wizard one's the last one left, and he's just going to have to back off. And Holder's gone for a 10. Fzgaming after a run of play. We have a look at that. 3 in a row that they haven't been picked up. They will get this round.
I think Wizard can safely die here. As in like to get his 1800 or whatever it is for dying. I think it's better than keep. It's almost better. Nah, he's still got full nades and full armor.
That's a lot of money. He's losing that.
Yeah, if possible, it's better to try and keep it rather than rebuying. But at the same time, like, if he starts hearing pressure, then it's really tempting to just run out and die within time. But it doesn't look like the Fzgaming has any interest.
No, well, 4 guns and Arsenal, 2 AWPs. I don't think they want to keep that up.
Yeah. And that's probably the right choice for them to maintain their economy. Because as we see, they've only got about 3.5k each.
Yeah, so they needed that round just to give themselves a little bit of a boost. But if they lose the next one, some of them will be okay. But you're looking at Smurf, he's on full rebuy. And, you know, he's going to, if FC go again, they will have to eco the next one. So we'll see how they go at the moment. Let's have a quick look. Matty working himself out. Pivotal points. Blake might end up boosting for him, so we'll see how that plays out. Have a quick look at the map. Everyone is spread.
Steve just chilling at A ramp.
Yeah, I'm tempted just to sit with Steve Camp for this round. We know how large he can go.
Every time we click off Steve, he ends up getting like a kill or two, so...
So you're telling me stay with Steve?
For the moment. That B-side looks interesting. No, he's putting out.
Bombs up. Couple flashes and smokes. Steve going in alone. The frag's been taken in that CT connector by Matty Dub, but he's just holding it there at the moment. CT's not forced to go yet because Matt didn't give any information away. He fragged and he stayed where he instead of running past, giving away that little death can that you get when you die. He just held true to the spot. So there was no real information. They get another one as well, so they're cleaning out well. Now they'll go to this bomb site and Smooth. He's got so much to do in here. He'll be flashed out in the process. He won't move. A HE would drop him. I think they know he's there. If they don't, then it'd be silly to let it go. Another flash over.
Could just be like an educated guess here.
I think he's going to back out. They're going to save again. We were talking before, their money situation is not great. So I'll be saving this scenario. But 2 saves in a row, at what point, they're a 5-man stack right now. But, got to take a risk sooner or later. Give Clanzoo the 14. You're going to give him the first map? This is practically what they're doing. They're giving them the first map. Well, Misfits would just hold on, I think.
Even worse, the Pat went down there at the end as well.
Yep.
Yeah, this does kind of feel like map 1 to Clanzoo. The money is very rough. They're full buying out now, which means Clanzoo...
There's a scout and play as well.
Yeah,
which is a bit silly.
Scout, let's be honest.
Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing going for it, to be honest, unless you're Sniper from Team Immunity. Oh, he no longer plays with Team Immunity. Commentates on ESL. Saw him the other day. Shout out to him.
Yeah, but they've got a good start here, which is good for them. But like this was a desperation buy. It was like either get this or we're pretty much dead in the water anyway.
Yep.
And we can hear Bailey just calling out for people to play passive.
There is a nice trade. Steve just using his head as bait, as always. Have to be a sharp shot to get that little pixel on their head. But when you do, that would be a massive shot, as it is. Let's just do Steve Cam, for the sake of it.
Especially on LAN, if you have been AWPing online a lot. It's a bit awkward.
It is a bit different, isn't it? Just a drag.
Just the drag and the peeker's advantage that you no longer have. Because like online, there's a 1/10 of a second delay between you peeking out and you showing up on their screen, which means that you can get, like a time to take a shot advantage.
You reckon?
Yeah, online.
Online.
But on LAN it doesn't exist, which means that like someone who has good reflexes with an AWP holding a line is pretty much going to get you
first
9 out of 10 times.
Big.
Bit of an
big
awkward
by
spot
Steve.
for Bailey to be sitting.
It was. He had no idea what to do. Steve checks the wrong side of the line, but he had to. Pat Slider does well to hold it out. 1v3. All the information's there. 8-back. They shouldn't push him right now. He's clutching out. Puts the fake down. I think that was a clever move.
Here.
There is one in his arsenal as well. In fact, there's 2. You could see a couple flashes and nades. A-back just needs to be clever about it now. There's a little bit of time. What's he going to do? He's going to walk straight out to it. Oh my goodness. Okay, the information is there for A-back now. He tries to work it. Oh, the jeez. Oh, just like great minds think alike, don't they? You only walk straight into the fire.
3v1 to A-back.
Hello. 3v1 A-back going large.
It was very awkward about Fzgaming. They had held their positions very well for a long time, but no one seemed to have an angle on A-main, which just ended up being what killed him. Steve managed to walk right up 2 stairs and get an easy shot on Bailey and then roll it through.
Well, we're at match point for Clanzoo, and I think that is going to be full-on aggressive here and see if they can work it, but so is Fzgaming just giving up. Positional play, 2 frags go down. And just holding off for the meantime and continue to push onto it. Oh my goodness. Matt Dubs is cleaning up at the moment. He's got 3 under his name, looking for the last one in the process. This should be the GG's go out. Misfits goes down to A-back. We'll hit that tab. The guys are not going to leave. They're going to stay in there as we reset. But have a look at that. Bailey topping out. Pat Slider on the CT side. But the T side is the more we're going to talk about. King Steve, 30 bomb. And A-back so close. Those 2 pivotal points playing out. It's just amazing how they do it. And even Matt come up in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Matt was about 8 or 9 kills at halftime, so he definitely came through in the second half.
Well, first map going to Clanzoo.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember what FC got. What did they get?
9?
9. They got 9.
11?
They got 9. Was it 9, Zubo? You guys got 9?
16-9.
Jeez. That's how terrible we are.
What was the score? 16-9? Yeah, 9. 16-9
as they're actually watching the stream right now. So so this will be epic. I think there's a clutch they're about to watch. But we're going to go to the next one, which is Cobble. Now, I was watching Grudge, and Grudge was failing on Cobble, so it's got nothing to do with it. Fzgaming, they're going to have a really big Cobble map, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. They played Cobble earlier, right?
Hey?
Fzgaming played Cobble earlier.
Yeah, they played earlier today. They played on Cobble.
Pretty sure?
Yeah, I think they have. Sorry, we're going for our notes. FC Grudge. No, that's the one I just did. Fzgaming Lorena. Because I didn't really put them on. Didn't run down the maps, did I? Should have written down the maps. Well, meh.
Yeah. So new Cobble is quite different to old Cobble, which is what Steve and the boys would be used to. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust to the new Cobble and how much they played it. I know that Clanzoo have got a fair bit of experience currently, which could mean that they're quite ready to play this map, or it could mean that it's the map that they try and avoid.
I think the addition of that staircase at the B-bomb site is going to play a little bit of havoc, and what we really want to see and encourage from that Scouty is some alt play.
Yeah.
Using that, because that is a really good line of alt play. I think a lot of guys are really hesitant hitting the B long.
Yeah.
Because that can be so accessible now,
and it takes,
players can move around. So, but
it takes a long time to get there though, running from CT.
Yeah.
It takes a really long time.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got to really suss out what's happening in the site. And I think a lot of the time the guys do suss it out when they play professionally. They listen to see if there's anything dropping or anything smoking up. Then they know if they don't hear any footsteps, they can work to that point and then play that. But that's also another point where it can be mollied out so well. You hit that staircase, you either push them up or you push them down the ramp, which you can capitalise on when you push. The same with the smokes, when the smokes go out, but that also hindrance and blocks a lot of choke points. If the CTs play that map Cobble right, which I think is a three-side and B, one holding that mid drop, maybe another one, two holding the drop, two on the site, and the one on the inside of the drop will head out to the site, and then one just holding past the bay. That's probably the best hold for a CT side, but if someone does that, then it's all about how the T side counter-reacts to that as well. But I'm going to see a lot of play on B-bomb side, I think.
Yeah, and it'll also be interesting to see how the drop is actually held. Drop's one of those points where if you can hold it very well, then you've got a really good advantage to the game. But if your opponents coming through drop are able to get the entry frags, then you're in a bit of trouble because they can easily go from A or B or anywhere along those lines.
Well, what do you reckon? Do you reckon Clanzoo are going to take this one and finish it off, going into and see if they can go into the grand final, or do we see Fzgaming come back, pin this match into the win, and we go off to train for the third?
I'd really love to see Fzgaming get there on Cobble, just to take it to the third and drive you insane, because then you'll be up all night. But
screw you, Scouty. Screw you.
But at the same time, I'm not sure that Fzgaming will actually be able to get there. They looked absolutely dominating at the start of that in Mirage, and then looked absolutely dominating, and then Clanzoo just turned around and were like, okay, well, we're not playing anymore, we're just going to start winning.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, well, the guys are taking a little bit of a break because a map is insane as it is. So we'll have the next one coming up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But we're going to take a quick break, come back with a second map, which is Cobblestone, which is going to be exciting.
Are we doing map MVPs or round MVPs?
It should be the whole game. We can do a map MVP if you want, but we're going to consider it at the end. We can put all 3 MVPs out to the Twitch chat and decide.
Yeah, I think hands down Steve is the MVP of that. There isn't much question in my mind. It's either
King Steve 30 bomb.
Yeah, King Steve 30 bomb or
30 bomb. Just going to write 30 bomb on the paper.
Or
that's not his name. It's how much he scored. Massive fragging power.
What was his name? The one that was like 27 kills for
his co-partner in crime.
Yeah.
Blank.
Abek.
Abek. Yeah. No, he actually did really well. He cleaned out a couple of rounds as well. I think he was more pivotal in clutches, actually. I think ABEC.
Yeah, I think
Steve had a lot of entries and
Steve was like
stopped a lot of pushes.
Yeah.
As well, but ABEC cleaned it up.
Yeah, ABEC was definitely like the more impactful player as far as like clutching and things like that go.
I think it can go both ways with that, but you know, Steve seemed to be a hell of a lot stronger, and the fact that a caller can 30 bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
The caller should be anchoring. Like we expect the caller to anchor.
And that's even what the professional teams say in like ESL and stuff like that. They're like, he's our caller, but we don't expect much. You know, it's great that he can communicate and get a kill here or there.
Yep.
But like Fnatic's caller, for the callers that can actually get good scores as well as calling, they're worth their weight in gold.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. Scouty and Boys here at the WAGAMERS Csgo LAN. We're in the first semi-final, the first map going to Clanzoo, 16-9 against Fzgaming. See if they can return on a second map of Cobble. We'll be back very soon.